Bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Oh, hold my beer for that day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Oh, hold my beer for
Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. This is Pinkie the Housewife. And also, I'm carrying this on my second channel as well, which is Pink Global. I go by Pinkie on both channels. All right. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. Okay. Thank you guys. Let me go ahead and get on with the house rules. Today is Thursday. Well, today is Thursday, but it's going to be my Friday today. Okay, this is my Friday today because Pinkie is going back home. I'm going back to my old house tomorrow. I'll be going back home tomorrow. Not that I don't like this house either, but yeah. I'm just well. Also, when I go back home, I want to do some more videos because due to the what's going on in today's climate, I want to do some more videos at my home and see how far they got along, how further along they are with the new properties that's down the street from me, around the corner and across the field from me. And you all know those are all $1 million plus. I don't think there's any of them even close to a million. You better put a $1.5 to 2 million plus on there. So I'm going to go back home tomorrow, and while I'm there, I think I'm going to just take a stroll down across the field um, and do some videos. Okay. I was watching something yesterday. Let me just put this over here. That's some lotion. I'm just lotioning up my hands. And that what got me thinking, oh, and I got so many of them that I haven't even drafted home build tours, but I want to concentrate on other things right now during the home build process and bring you all some more information on those properties. I'm going to go and do a little digging and looking, and not just digging and looking, but see how they're putting them together. I've been complaining for, I would say, 2 years now. I've been complaining about 2 years now, the way they're putting these properties together. My husband been complaining, my son been complaining, because we know the process. You know what I mean? So since they've been complaining and I've been complaining, but I think I'm going to go this as a lone wolf. I'm going to be out there by myself, I think. Because I'm down the street. You don't even need to ride in the car. Just go down the street or across the field. you know, uh, and everything. That's all. And while I'm there, check on the horses and stuff, and check out and see what else is going on at my home and everything. So that's what I'm going to go do. Because they're not building these new houses right, and I think everybody needs to know. So they're not building them right. So it's going to take a while, me, the housewife, to go in and just tell them what I think. And y'all got to remember, I'm not a builder. I'm not a I don't do construction and nothing. I'm just a housewife, but I've been in the building process so many times. You know, built so many homes, so you know what to look for. So that's what I'm going to do this weekend while I'm there, and I also get my nails done while I'm there, because I refuse to let anybody here do my nails. I don't know these people here. Great neighborhood I'm in, because right across the street from me is government mansions across the street from me. But I don't know these people. I go back where I'm from. Okay, and basically, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to move back on a more long-term permanent basis back, and just use this for weekend, because normally I go there for weekends and I stay during the week here. But I think I'm going to switch it back. I'm going to be there during the week, so y'all gonna see me during the week there, and I'm only going to be there on the weekend coming. This is September, coming up before it gets cold, maybe December, because I don't know whether I'm planning on doing these Christmas. I just told my husband I'm not doing Christmas here. I'm not doing Christmas here. I did it last year. I didn't like it, so I'm going to go back home and do Christmas. I told him I may not even worry about Thanksgiving. I'm just fed up. I just want to. It's time for me to leave. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get on to the house rules. That's 6 minutes. I mean, waiting till everybody gets in. But instead of just sitting here, we looking at each other, I decided to tell you what's going on in my real life, because I'm a housewife. So I decided to share until everybody gets here. Okay, let me just say, welcome to the Pink House, guys. Thank you for hitting that like button. If you have not hit it, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I will appreciate that. And I'm going to thank you for doing both. Also, don't forget to go over to Pink Global. Pink Global is 2 words, all caps, Pink Space Global. Okay, go over and help me to get that monetized. That's almost there. It's like, I just got to get over 2 more hurdles and it'll be monetized. Okay. And guys, I only need about maybe 9 or 10 subscribers in order to hit 6,000 subscribers on my main page, which is Pinkie the Housewife. So let's go ahead and hit it. I only need 9 or 10, somewhere along up in there. I don't know. But anyway, in order to hit my 6K. So if you can, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Remember, it's free. It doesn't cost a thing. Okay? Y'all see me, I'm in my sweats today. Pinkie ain't doing nothing but wearing sweats today. Yes, my sweatsuit. I even got purple, this color purple sneakers to go with it. They're Reeboks, but they're Cardi B brand with Reeboks. Cardi B. And I'm going to be talking about Cardi B today. And I got several of her sneakers. The purple, the pink, the white. I got a lot of them. Okay. But anyway, I should bring them so you all can see them. They're really, really gorgeous. I bought these. Go back and look at couple of my videos. Y'all see me what I'm on all the time. And because I did a whole thing holding them all up, flexing with them and stuff on my big giant 9-foot Allen, 9x10 or whatever it is. But anyway, let's go ahead and get down to the matter at hand. Okay, Hayden, who is that? N Heifer. Thank you, N Heifer, for being here. Thank you. Oh, there you are again. Okay. Thank you, Nate, for being here. I hit the like button coming in. That's what I need everybody to do. Happy Thursday. Yes, it is a Thursday. Is that Miss Jackson? Miss Jackson. Now, let me just tell y'all, not everybody can be a Jackson. You got to qualify. Miss Jackson will tell you that. You got to qualify. I don't qualify because I'm not a Jackson. But if I was a Jackson, we may be related. Hi, Miss Jackson. So blessed to see you. Love to see you here. Yes. And Jones, was that Lorcy Jones? I thought that was somebody. Hi, thank you for being here. I hope I pronounced the uh first name correctly. Well, if not, Jones. Jones would do. Yeah, you have to be somebody to be a Jones too. These J names, Jackson and Jones. Yes. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get on. Let me tell you what we're gonna be working with today. Ho ho ho. We got Carly B. You know, she's a superstar. She's a rapper. She be making her money. I don't care. Carly B makes her money. Okay. I've been watching her when she first came out on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Yes, I did. I was watching her then. I followed her career. Yes. Okay. Like I said, I wear her the sneakers. Okay. And then we got Melanie Cherie. Yes, she's the queen of Huntsville. She's the queen. The queen, the queen, the queen. She's standing on business. I'm down with Melanie 110%. That's my girl. And her kids, yes, them the Rogers kids. Them are her four little nuggets. Yes. So I don't care. I'm down with Melanie no matter. I've been down with Melanie since the show started. And I'm still down with Melanie. Okay. And then we got what? Who we got here? We got Damon Dash. Damon Dash got some news that dropped about him yesterday. He had the internet on fire. Carly B, you did too, though. And Melanie, you did too, because Melanie did Fashion Week. She had a fashion show in New York. Melanie wasn't playing with no. I think everybody did their thing yesterday. So I'm not mad at you guys. I'm not mad at you one bit. Mm-mm. Let's see. So that's what we're going to talk about because I'm not mad at neither one of them one bit. Let me see, can I get my TV turned on? Y'all know I don't fool with these things. I don't fool with no TVs. Got them all over the house, all in the bathrooms, all in the bathroom stalls, everywhere, down the hallways, out on the porch, back by the pool, and all the garages got a flat screen. Got flat screens all outside, inside, you name it, down hallways, bathrooms. No matter where you are, you can watch a TV, but you can see what's going on in your house. That's the main thing. Okay, so I'm gonna try to turn this one on. This is that new thing my husband put up here for me a couple months ago, and I did not ask for a new TV. Like I never asked for anything. I don't like people messing with stuff I'm used to. Don't bother nothing. If I'm used to it, let's leave it like it is. My daughter can't come right now. So, guys, we're going to work on this together. Okay. So, do we have Taffy in here? Pinkie and Chat, I'm out and about running errands and I'm listening to you. Thank you. Thank you, my girl. Thank you. And we got to talk one day, girl. Let me see. No, that's not what I want to look at. Oh, here it is. I cannot believe I'm doing this by myself. This is amazing. I'm doing this by myself. I got it. Wait. Let me hit the like button on it. Go up one more. Hit the like button. No. Hit the like button. I just did it. I did this all by myself. Maybe because I got on my alien socks. Y'all think so? I got on my alien socks. I think that's why. Because I'll tell y'all, alien socks gives me courage. Yes, it does. Gives me courage. Oh, okay. Because I ain't got hooked on aliens because I saw the ships before in the sky. At least I wasn't by myself. And people thought I was crazy because there was a lot of people around. My husband was even there. And he don't believe in nothing. You can't tell him nothing. No matter what you tell him. I told him something once while he was out of the country. I think he was in Japan or somewhere. And I told him something when he got home. and he didn't believe me. And I held it against him for over 20 years, and I still hold it against him. I would never forgive him for that because he didn't believe me when I told him what I saw. And then to top that off, a woman, a good friend of mine at the time, she called herself a prophet. Is it a prophet? Yeah, I think she did. She always Bible toting this and Bible toting that and talking all that. I just let her be, but you're still my friend. But you keep that there. We had great times all the time. I think I got some dog hair or something on my mouth. These goddamn dogs. Okay, but anyway, she did not believe me. She said God would come to me before he come to you. When I told her what happened that night, that's what she told me. The day she told me that, she was ghost to me. I ghost that woman. She would come, ring my doorbell, be calling me, everything. I never returned her call. I never spoke to her since. She would be knocking on my door, ringing my doorbell and everything. Never was answering. Never would let her in my house. I was done. I was done. Yeah. And you know what? When you're little and you see things, and this happen almost every night, or at least once a week or twice out a week, every day. You didn't go a week without it happening. You see things, right? And my aunt lived across the street, and she's a nurse, right? She's a head nurse in the surgery department or whatever you call it. But she was a head nurse, right? She's old now, but anyway. Oh, I'm so Aunt Edna, you ain't that old. I still love you though, because she sometimes watch my videos, so I have to say that. But anyway, she would have to come over, and the only way to quiet me down and get me to sleep, they had to give me something and put me to sleep, or give me a shot, or give me something, and it'll quiet me down. She give it to me, and I just go right on out. Right? This happened all the time, and nobody could see it but me. Nobody could see it but me. And one day, while I'm grown, I asked her about it. I couldn't get a straight answer out of that woman to save my life. And then I tried again. I couldn't get a straight answer. And all the grown folks, before they all gone, I need to ask her again. But this time, because I'm a content creator, I'm going to be rolling this time. When I see her again, go back and see her again, I'm going to be rolling, because she's going to give me some answers. So I know how to approach her now. But that's just me. Okay? Yeah. Hi, Miss Tina. Thank you for being here. We're going to go ahead and get on with the show. Just 18 minutes. But at least I didn't sit here and let you all look at me, and I look at you while people get in. So since enough people to me is in here, I got dog hair on my mouth. Where's that mirror? I can feel it. Ooh, doggone dogs. Y'all know I don't fuss about the dogs, but when you got dog hair on your mouth, and Coda didn't put no dog hair on my mouth. Coda she ain't got the dog hair like she got. She don't have hair that drops because she's an Aussie, so I don't have to worry about Coda got hair all over the place. It's Bella, the husky. Bella, that's the one I'm talking about. Bella, okay? Bella is the one that does all this. Got to eat my banana too. Bella is the one that does all this here. She gets hair all over the place, and I cannot take it. I cannot take it. Ooh, but I can't tell Bella that, because I ain't got time for Bella to be acting a fool with me, trying to attack me and shit. And yeah, she do act a fool, and then she do try to attack. She attack me and bite me all the time, and push up on me, be trying to let me know she's the dominant person, that she's in charge, but she is not, because she's a dog. But I can't tell her that because she's not going to hear that. That's just Bella. She don't want you to tell her that. I tried that. It don't work out well because me and her be fighting. And then I end up with scratches all over me, and my back broke down and everything else. So I'm not going to go that route with her right now. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me get my first video. I'm trying to wrap this banana up until I can go and get rid of it, because I got my banana on the plate with my fork. Y'all know I told you all I don't eat bananas like that. I don't bite into a banana. I like to slice mine up with a knife or something. I slice it up and then I take my fork and I eat it in pieces. That's how I do my grapes. I do grapes like that. I do everything like that. Watermelon, you name it. A plum, a peach. I don't care. That's how I eat everything. That's how I eat pizza. I eat pizza with a fork and a knife. I eat everything with a fork because I don't like touching all that stuff. I don't like touching it, and I don't want it all over my mouth touching it. Okay, here we go. Let's see who we're going to talk about first this morning. Let me see. We're going to go ahead and do Cardi B and get Cardi B out of the way. We're going to go in order. We're going to do Cardi B first, okay? Cardi B, you all know Cardi B was presumed to be, wait now. Okay, Cardi B, you know, during that trial that she was all locked up in with this security woman. I think that woman was just flexing, trying to get some money. That's my take on it, and that's what I believe, and that's in my opinion. I think that's what she was doing. She saw a big Hollywood star, a big money bags. Well, I'll put it like this: she saw some big money bags walking her way, and to me, I think she wanted some money. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm just wrong. But like I said, that's just my opinion. Okay. Everybody can have an opinion. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get Cardi B on, start with Cardi B. Okay. Now, I like Cardi B, but sometimes I didn't like her, especially what, I'm going to be quiet. But I always did respect her hustle, because this woman came out of nowhere. She was a dancer on the pole. She was dropping it like a hot, and made it. And she didn't just make it. She takes care of her whole family. Yes, she does. Cardi B said, no, she's gonna take care of her family. And that's exactly what she's doing now. Y'all give me 1 second. Trying to get this mess up on my phone. Okay. Put it somewhere. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do Cardi B first. Y'all know I be having a lot of things going on at one time when I'm sitting down. Okay. Yes, I do. It's getting a little chilly here, guys. I don't know about y'all, but it's getting chilly here. So let's get Cardi B. She did an interview. Cardi B did an interview with CBS Morning Show. CBS Morning. Okay. And that's what Gayle King, y'all know who Gayle King is. I'm not going to even tell you who she is. If you don't know, she's with Gayle King. Gayle King tried to get all the good interviews. And I don't blame her. I would too. You know, if I was her, I'd try to get all the good interviews too. She said she ain't playing with y'all. Oh Lord, I even showed myself. Lord of mine. Y'all, so I bet y'all thinking, what in the world is wrong with Pinkie this morning? Pinkie haven't had no breakfast this morning. I don't eat breakfast, but I haven't had nothing to drink. No, I just been drinking whatever's been sitting here since I got up. Okay, so let me find Cardi B here. Oh, there it is, right there. I showed myself, but at least I was looking good, casual, because I'm casual today. Because like I told y'all, today to me is like my Friday. Look at here, I'm drinking from two different things. I got lemon water here, cold, icy, fresh, cut up lemons and limes in here, and then I got this is lemon. No, it's some type of juice. I don't know the name of it. It's a juice in there. Okay. So here we go with Cardi B. Y'all can tell that's why I stopped watching it right there. So we're gonna pick up where we're gonna start from the beginning. That's Gayle King. Gayle King, what's wrong with you? She looking like she lost her best friend. Yeah, look at her. Well, I hope she pep up. But Cardi B is going to talk about her music, her court battle, and being inspired by her roots. Yes. Cardi B is smart. People think just because you hear her talk, you think this woman ain't smart because you think where she came from and she came off the pole and everything. Cardi B is smart. She's smart. She knows what she's doing. And y'all stop that, acting like she this and that. I don't even want to hear that, but y'all got your own opinions. Okay? You can say what you and you will not be condemned. The only way I'm going to condemn you in here, let me tell you what you don't do in my life. That's one person you don't do. You don't talk about Melon in my life. That's one thing you don't do. You can talk about anybody else, but you ain't gonna talk about Cardi B either. But you definitely don't talk about melanin in my life. Okay, that's where my earrings will come off. Okay, and I don't want to take them off because they ain't cheap. Okay, here we go.
We are very excited to share more of our candid conversation with music superstar Cardi B. So yesterday, you remember, we broke the news that Cardi is pregnant with her first child with her boyfriend, NFL player Stephon Diggs. They're very excited about this. It comes amid a big moment for her career. Her new album, Am I the Drama? Drops tomorrow, and she's planning a new tour. So Cardi talked with us about moving on from a very public and messy breakup and putting her recent legal drama behind her. You were unapologetic, you were unfiltered, and nothing seems to get to you. But I know that can't always be the case.
A lot of things get to me.
I was going to say, but I know that can't always be the case.
No.
Tell me.
I mean, a lot of things get to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person to think and be like, what will my daughter think of me? Or what will my mom think of me? Or what will my grandparents think of me? So there's just certain things, like, for example, right? Like, it's like, sometimes I just want to go off the grid, go to the Dominican Republic, go to a Caribbean island, and nobody sees me, nobody talks about me, nobody nothing for like a year. And that's because sometimes it just becomes too much, not the work, but like the criticism. But then it's like, imagine if I come back and people don't accept me anymore and give up all my dreams because of criticism. Imagine one day me telling my daughter, like, it's like, oh, well, I give up because I couldn't take it. That's like me raising her to be weak of criticism.
Does the criticism ever get to you? Because you seem to
every time.
Does it? Because Cardi, you seem to respond to the criticism and handle the criticism.
Because I have to. Well, I don't have to all the time. I mean, you shouldn't be arguing every single day with somebody that got something to say about you. But
who doesn't even know you, Cardi?
Who doesn't even know you. But you can always bottle it inside because that turns you crazy. That's why some celebrities, they do drugs. They start developing mental issues and stuff like that. You have to say it. Let it out. You need to call it, you stupid, broke, will never be me. Are you dumb? Like, I work for this. What you do? And you have to say it. You have to. It's liberating.
That does make the point.
It's very liberating. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very liberating. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a threat, it's a warning.
Earlier this month, a jury found Cardi B not liable after deliberating for less than an hour in a California civil trial. A security guard had accused the rapper of assault. Her testimony went viral. So you're sitting on the stand and you're saying, I'm just going to speak my truth, however it is.
Yeah, it's like, you have to be honest. Like, when the attorney asked me, like, what was you calling her? You cannot sit here and lie and be like, I wasn't calling her no names. That's not the truth.
Did you call her fat?
No, I was calling her a bitch. I said what I said for real. Like, just don't lie.
And you also made it clear, listen, you came out on the steps and you said, and if anybody else takes me to court, you made it clear that you're going to fight back.
Yes. So imagine if somebody said that you did something very vulgar to them and you lose so many deals, and then 2-3 years you lost all those deals until you go to court. It just will ruin your reputation automatically. And I just feel like there have to be certain laws for that. But it's like, this will be the last time that somebody sues me and take me to court, and I won't sue back. I'm going to sue you until your grandkids is paying me, because I'm so tired of this.
And then, Cardi, people said to you, you came out of court, and at the time there was all the speculation about the pregnancy. A reporter asked you what I did think was a very rude question.
Yeah.
Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stefan Diggs?
Now, why do you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners.
And you ended up throwing a pen at him. And then they said she just got acquitted for assault. And then she throws a pen. Did you regret throwing the
floor
pen?
So you could shut the up. Oh. I mean, be quiet. Sorry.
Yeah.
I threw at the floor so you could be quiet. Like, set the tone.
Stop it.
Because you're being disrespectful and you're being very distasteful. Like, you're practically calling me a because I do know who my baby father is. Thank you. And I am so tired of people like associating me with somebody that is from the past. Like, cause I filed for divorce a year ago. That should be very clear. I don't deal with that. I don't mess with that. I don't have no contact with that.
She filed for divorce from rapper Offset in July of 2024. The couple was married for 7 years and have 3 children together. The divorce has not yet been finalized. One of the songs I think is very powerful on your new record, Man of Your Word. The lyrics about that.
Yeah.
7 years, you said, I admit it wasn't all bad. Skeletons in my closet too. As a wife, I should have realized when you were hurt, but instead I put my music first. But I really do wish you the best. Continue being a winner. If I had one wish, I wish you would have been a man of your word.
Yeah, well, I wish I just wish he was a better person.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
But
be a better person for your kids.
You have the 3 children to raise with him. Do you think you all will be able to co-parent? Is that something you think about or you discuss?
I think like not right now. Not right now. Not right now. I don't really have hate in my heart anymore. I think he has like some type of hate in his heart right now. And I don't know how long that's gonna take. Because somebody could say it out their mouth, but the action is not. I don't know how long that's gonna take for him, but that's always been my wish. I get along with everybody that I dated. Like, it's like if we all move on, there shouldn't be no animosity. Your life, my life, separate. We should be able to raise kids. We should be able to ask each other questions. We should be able to be like, hey, look what one of the kids just did. Look at this. Look at the report card.
To be able to celebrate your children together.
Yeah, we should be able to celebrate. But it's not about the kids. One thing I'm learning is not about the kids.
What's it about?
I don't know.
What does the level of fame mean to you? How do you think you're handling fame? Because it can be a lot if people are not prepared or ready for it.
Sometimes it's good and sometimes it could really get to you. You have to have and it's sad because some people don't have like the good support system. I have a very good support system from my family to my friends to the people that I work with.
Yeah. Who do you trust in your life? Do you have people who will tell you the truth, like you went a little too far, or why did you?
Yes,
people
all
like
the time.
That? Okay.
All the time. They'll be like, Cardi. And I'm like, I know. It's just like, Cardi, why would you do that? Why would you say that? You got to, all the time. One thing about me that I could say, nobody in my team kisses my ass. Or my friends or nothing. On every different type of decisions, on my personal and on my career. I don't have that. I don't have people that cuddle me. And I don't want people to cuddle me because I want to be able to see the truth.
That's what I will say about her. She really speaks the truth, her own truth, and she wants to hear the truth. I was touched when she said, I asked her, have you ever thought of therapy? She said, I tried therapy once, but it was very difficult to relate to a therapist who couldn't understand what it's like when people in the thousands are attacking you. So she stopped going. I mean, she's very honest and very sincere about who she is and how she does what she does.
Yeah.
I was very smitten with her.
Well, maybe she'll give another shot to therapy.
Yeah.
Someone that
who knows?
maybe understands
Who knows?
what she's going through.
In the meantime, she has some really close friends who she says tell her the truth, and sometimes that's also very good.
That's good there.
Yeah, that's
valuable.
There's more Cardi B ahead. See what happened when Gayle joined Cardi B outside to promote her album.
Ooh.
Yeah, they was in those streets promoting music. We'll be right back.
Outside.
Ooh.
We welcome you back to CBS Mornings. It has been 7 years since Cardi B released her first album that led to her historic Grammy win 7 years ago. So she became the first solo female rapper to win for Best Rap Album. Now she's back with her highly anticipated new album. It's called Am I the Drama? ? We talked with Cardi to find out what drives her personally, and we got to see her promote her music, well, the old school way.
Yes, so beautiful.
I do love the song Outside.
Yeah, you be outside, girl.
Yes, the lyrics to that. Well, let's go wrong for wrong. Let's go lick for lick. If I can handle that, let me see you handle this. So that song became such a song of empowerment and revenge for many people. What was your intention when you released that?
I mean, like, it is what it is. Like, it's like, all right, you won't like it.
Let's go.
If I play.
Because Michelle Obama always says, when they go low, we go high. Is that your philosophy?
No.
No.
When they go low, I take it to hell where the lava is at. The volcano erupted. That's where I take it. I don't take it high. I take it low.
Where the lava is at.
Hell.
Yeah.
Hot.
Listen, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
When
Michelle, I get the positivity, but sometimes you just got to take it to hell. Bodega back.
In her new album, Am I the Drama? Cardi B shows off her ability to cross many genres. You're very proud of being Afro-Latina. Talk
Yes.
about what that song means to you.
I like the fact that it's like I'm actually sampling a Dominican merengue song. And a lot of people kept like saying, like, do you have an I like it? Do you have an I like it on the album?
I said I like it like that. I'm district in the chain.
I don't necessarily have an I like it or like a Spanish record, but I have like something that it gives Bronx drill and it gives Dominican Republic and it's mixed with two. So I love that record.
All right, Cardi B, I want to hang out with you.
You wanna hang out with me?
Yes.
I'll be outside, Gail.
Cardi B, you could say, has been outside promoting her sophomore release.
Come on, let's go Southern.
And her throwback approach, well, it's gone viral. Coming outside.
Are you ready to come outside?
I'm ready.
When I knock, you open it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I can do it. I can do it. I'm coming. Come outside.
Yeah.
Come outside.
Yeah, you
Okay,
took
what
like
do you want-
30 seconds. I'm done there.
What do you want
What
me
up,
to
y'all? It's your girl Cardi B. We are out here selling my
Single
CDs for
mother selling
$9.99. These are like $30, $40 out of.
$30, $40 single.
And these are
mother selling
$9.99.
CDs.
You gotta make it seem like $9.99 is not a lot of money.
Okay.
It's only $9.99.
Okay, it's only $9.99.
But with $9.99, you can buy a meal. But instead, you can buy my CD.
I heard you say this is the court edition.
I mean, people love this, so it's like I'm gonna sell it. My fans were asking for this, so it's like whatever the hell y'all want, I'm gonna give it to you.
Don't walk by, sir.
Support me.
Support her.
I am
Don't walk
going through
by.
some.
She's going through some stuff. There you go.
Oh my God, what is that?
We did
Complex?
that. That does sound like
Alright.
Funk Flex, doesn't it?
You see, we did that.
Yes, we did do that. Okay. Cardi's new music features several superstar collaborations, including a reunion with Selena Gomez. You two
Yes.
seem to have a good rapport. How did you
Yes.
pick her for
I mean,
your album?
I just feel like she sounded really lovely for this song, and she's such a delight to work. Like
Yes.
she's a whole billionaire, and if you call her for something, she's not gonna hesitate. Or it's like, oh well, you hear from her. When you hear from her, she's somewhere in Bali living her best billionaire
She
life.
comes through.
She
for
comes
you.
through and
'Cause-
support.
Cardi B's work ethic is unmatched, and her drive is deeply rooted.
Like I'm about to have 4 kids, and every single day I wake up early in the morning, I go to sleep late at night promoting this album. My grandma from my father's side, she had 10 kids in a wooden house, and after she gave birth to her kids, she'll go back in the farm, make cheese, sell mangoes. And my grandmother from my mom's side, she had 13 kids, brought all of them one by one to America, cooking food, cleaning people's houses. So can you imagine? Can you imagine me telling one of my grandmas, oh, I'm just so tired. That's why I cannot go get some millions and raise my 4 kids or my 3 kids. Oh, look at me like, girl, you can't be serious. Or my mom. So it's like there shouldn't be no excuse for me neither. There shouldn't be. So that's why I don't even like, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Sympathy for myself. It's like,
You seem to, Cardi, you seem to figure it out.
I have to.
You
If they figured it
yeah.
out, what's my excuse? There's no excuse.
Let's talk about Cardi as a mom, because you are a plain talker. You are a plain talker. And how are you as a parent to your daughters and to your son?
I'm a fun mom.
Are you fun?
I'm a fun mom. And it's funny because they scared of me and then they're not.
Uh-huh.
Like, and then they're,
Do you feel I have to watch my language when I'm around my children?
No.
No.
no, I don't care. I be cursing. But it's crazy. I curse, but my daughter will never
Will not.
repeat it. I have never heard her say a bad word.
Yeah.
Never. But my son, he does it. He does it. He kind of stopped, but sometimes
Was this a dream you had? Did you want to be famous as a kid? You said, I love in hip hop. You said you knew I had to get away because I wanted to concentrate on my music. Concentrating on your music. What did you want? Did you want this level of fame, or did you just want to perform here and there?
I just wanted to be an artist, but like when you're an artist, you don't know that this is what it comes with. Like I didn't know. I always knew as a kid that I was like kind of meant to be famous. Cause like I said, like I am the drama. Like it's like I have so many cousins, and like my grandparents, like from both sides, used to tell me like, it's like, you're something else. You're something else. As I got older in high school, I'm like, what am I meant to be? Because everybody say I'm gonna be famous one day, but what am I meant to be?
Are you pretty pleased at how it's turned out? I get the impression you're not done. But so far, are you feeling so far so good for Cardi B?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it really be the littlest things. Like it's like when people paint murals in my city, in my town, of me
with your face,
with my face, it's like small to some people. Like it's like, because I do so many big things, but it's like it means a lot to me. Like
yeah,
it means a lot to me.
Yeah, cheering you on, man. Cheering you on. I am cheering her on. We want to remind you that her album, Am I the Drama, goes on sale tomorrow. The CEO of Atlantic Records, Elliot Grain, says this about her. Cardi is a vanguard and groundbreaking career artist who continues to push hip-hop and popular music forward to surprising and inspiring ways. There is no one like Cardi. We are fortunate to be in her orbit. And I think a lot of people who meet her, you may think, oh, Cardi B, I don't know, she seems over the top. You know, you meet her and you are so impressed and so in awe of her honesty and her candor and how hard she works.
Yeah.
She's this smart. Girl, and she's smart. That's Tony, thank you for pointing that.
And connected
she
to
is
her.
So smart. She knows exactly what she's doing. She says she wants this album to do well. She wants it very badly, and she's doing everything she can to promote it.
I love how connected she is to her grandmothers on both sides.
Yes.
To take an interest in this generation, that generation, and to take lessons from it is a really important
You play her small at your own peril. There's a there with Cardi.
She's rooted in where she's from.
Yes.
Obviously a representative of New York, but then also, like you said, rooted in where her peoples are from, and their story, their history.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Gail, that was awesome.
No, thanks.
3 parts. That was cool.
Thank you. We don't often do 3 parts.
Yeah. Cardi B is a big deal.
We were very excited.
That was awesome. That was I enjoyed that. I truly, truly enjoyed that interview. Carly, I loved the way she was dressed for her interview. I loved that dress she had on. And let me just tell you, she came from nothing, right? But every time I see Carly, I always see when she's on the red carpet or she's somewhere at a music awards or anything, at a gala, I always say she knows how to pick clothes. Now, there are some female rappers and female singers that have been around longer than Carly and been in the game, but they don't know how to dress. I said all the time, they be looking like they coming from Payless or the dollar store or Party City with their clothes. And that don't make no sense. But Carly, she takes dressing, her appearance seriously. And she's, to me, is a great mother. We got two great mothers on this in this live that we're going to talk about. And I hope you all enjoyed that about Cardi B. Let me make sure I don't have anything else to show, because y'all know I put things. This is Cardi B. Oh, if I have time, I'll show this one. I do have one more, but if I have time, I would show it. But otherwise, I need to move on to try to get everything in. Thank you, Justice, for coming in. She's never forgot where she came from. Nothing. Yes. Let me go ahead and get on with the next thing. Because y'all know, we did Cardi B. These are celebrities that's making money moves. Now let's go ahead and talk about our girl Mel. No, I should do Mel last because I got some stuff I want to do with on Mel. A little more for Mel. Okay, so let me go ahead and get Damon Dash out of the way. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get Damon Dash out of the way because I got other things I need to do with Melanie. Let me just do this so I can eat on my banana while I'm doing this. Okay. So we're going to work on Dash here. And guys, I hope yesterday when I did remember yesterday I did the live. Yesterday I did the live, and we did the David E. Taylor, y'all know, the apostle, that the FBI raided him and Michelle Brennan. Michelle in Tampa, Florida, and then raided him too. And yeah, got both of them. And they're on, they was arrested and stuff on conspiracy, everything. You name it, everything. So that's a federal case. And to me, it's going to be just like a Dittler case. Send you information on a hack supposedly against Mel SAB. Oh, you sent me something, Justice? Okay, sent you. Okay, thank you. We're going to go ahead and let's look at Mel. No, I said Damon Dash. I want to get him on out of the way. Guys, let me just tell you, there's another preacher. I'm going to talk about him. I may go live tonight because I may want to, I got the docs. There's another, I got the documentation, the court docs. Okay. There's another preacher. The FBI raided him too. He sounds just like David E. Taylor. The man that said Jesus is his best friend. And lately he's been saying he sat on the left, he sat on Father's left, God's left. That's what he said. He sat on his Father's lap. God. I heard that in his video. Yes, I said, Lord, this man is running me crazy. Okay, but here we go. I played we watched over an hour of deposition or interrogation. He said, David said that wasn't an interrogation. That was a deposition. So that's why I'm saying deposition. Okay. Okay. But it's interrogation too. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about the Dash. Damon Dash right quick. Let me go ahead and get it up. I got everything to the side. I'm going to leave it that way until I get it up. This mess ain't gotten to be messy. This mess ain't gotten to be messy. Y'all know he was on the Breakfast Club, right? I should play that little Breakfast Club thing. Let me just play that right quick. I'm going to leave. Well, I'll take it down. Let me play the Breakfast Club thing first. Okay. This has happened yesterday. Now, I had enough time to do it, but I after my line, I did a good sleep all day. I rested all day. This is, I don't know, have y'all heard, but Damon Dash, he says that he is, I'll just let you watch it yourself. That's waste time. Let me just go ahead and let you watch it. Make sure. Okay.
Oh my God, yes. So yesterday, after we had our conversations here about Dame Dash and all the things and the interview, I was told by a publicist that I spoke to who actually leads their comms over their communications, like, hey, can you please put on record that you spoke to me? Mm-hmm. I want to make sure that people know that Dame Dash is not the chairman of Revolt.
I'm now the chairman of Revolt right now.
No, I forgot I can't do it with that hand. I tried. Yep, he did. Guys, let me just tell you something. Don't forget to get your lip primer. Get your lip primer so you can get some lips like mine. So your lips can look like this, okay? Get your lip primer. South Avenue Beauty. That's where you go. Okay? We got a whole pickle to discuss. She just said one. I watched the interview. I watched the full interview, which on the Breakfast Club yesterday. This is a mess coming. This is a mess coming. But I'm gonna let y'all finish watching it. But don't say I did not warn you. Let me see. What's going on? Let me just take this down for a moment. Okay, let me just put it back up. I'm gonna start it back over. Oh, my shoulder is hurting.
Phone was hot yesterday, Lauren LaRosa.
Oh my God, yes. So yesterday, after we had our conversations here about Dame Dash and all the things and the interview, I was told by a publicist that I spoke to who actually leads their comms over their communications, like, hey, can you please put on record that you spoke to me?
Mhm.
I want to make sure that people know that Dame Dash is not the chairman of Revolt.
I'm now the chairman of Revolt right now. And I have 15.
You don't deserve to be the chairman.
I got you. So I'm now.
Can't see this on Deadline.
Now, when I posted that, hey, I spoke to the lead publicist at Revolt, who confirms Dame Dash is not the chairman. Oh, baby. When I say all the guns came out.
Didn't he threaten to sue me? What I had to do with it?
He did threaten to sue you as well. He actually said, he said that you were up here making false claims and that his attorneys would get involved if you continue to do so.
What false claims did I make?
I'm not, because we were talking about, remember you said on air, the Revolt thing. He said, Charlamagne, I would advise you not to make up phony stories without real names, saying that anything I said was not true, or we will have a legal problem. Don't try to compromise my reputation. I have proof to support everything I say that will stand up in any court.
He said he was going to be the new chairman of Revolt, and he said that he was going to acquire Revolt, and Revolt reached out to us and told us that wasn't true. How's that my fault?
Well, the trade that he was talking about, or the news announcement he was talking about, came via Vibe. So Vibe did an article, and it was like, mind you, this is following me saying, hey, the lead publicist at Revolt is saying Dame Dash is not chairman, not for a month, not for any time. So Vibe did an article. It was an announcement of him being a chairman at Revolt. It said that it would be for a month term. And then it had quotes from the CEO of Revolt, or alleged quotes from the CEO of Revolt, and all these things, right? So all this is happening. And then there is the Shade Room that obtains an exclusive email that was sent internally at Revolt. Now, this email is from Detavio Samuels, who is the CEO of Revolt Television. And in the email, he says, I know some of you may have caught Dame Dash's interview on the Breakfast Club today. To set the record straight, Dame Dash is a hip-hop pioneer with a proven track record as a creator. Yes, we've been in conversations about potential partnerships, things like licensing his shows and films for Revolt, but there is no signed deal. He is not the chairman of our company. There's no acquisition path on the table. The quote from me and Vibe is completely fabricated. I never said any of that. If anything major were to happen, you'd hear it directly from me. And then they go into some news that, that is actually true, that is actually happening from them. Like they just partnered with Naomi Osaka on some women in sports content they'll be doing, just some of the positive things that they wanted to highlight. But yeah, they had to internally tell their team, hey, this is not true, because the employees were like, what is happening right now?
I told y'all yesterday that I thought he was capping. I also told y'all yesterday he was going to spend all day explaining himself, and that's exactly what he did.
So Dame had posted some text that he alleged between him and Detavio Samuels, who was the CEO of Revolt. And he's basically trying to show that there was an ownership conversation of some sort.
All I know is Dame cares too much what the internet thinks. You know what I mean? But you know what's interesting? A couple weeks ago, Dame was sitting down on Art of Dialogue, being chatty patty, and he said Cameron's premature public announcement of becoming president of Rockefeller back in 2002 caused real problems and created real tension at Rockefeller back then.
I discussed it with Cam. He made an announcement, and amateurs panicked. Cam does what Cam does. He goes and makes announcements, does not care, didn't give a.
But fast forward just 2 weeks later, and Dame is on the radio making the same kind of premature announcement. Matter of fact, it's not even premature. It wasn't even, there's nothing to announce.
I really didn't understand what happened there. Like, I didn't believe that. I mean, I know when I post the story that, like, I do my due diligence to find out what really happened. But when I found out, I was like, there's no way. I don't know. I was caught off guard, but
You can't believe somebody would just lie like that. I know your phone was hot yesterday.
Okay. Y'all see that? This was yesterday. It's 1 day ago, right? All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take that down. It's been a lot of chaos since then. Let me just get a banana, some banana in my mouth. Okay. Okay. Now what I'm getting ready to pull up is the, oh, I won't remember water. Now what I'm getting ready to pull up is, okay, guys. Okay. I tell y'all, I be trying to eat at the same time. Okay, that's the Breakfast Club. That's what happened yesterday. And let's see, pull that forward. Yeah. Okay, pull that forward. I got a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay. I got to find the rest of it. Okay. 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 Now this is Roland Martin yesterday. Okay. This is Roland Martin yesterday. And on the thing, it says 15 hours ago because he broke this last night. Okay. He broke this story last night. All right. And it says, I'm going to read it off to you. It says, Roland Martin, it says, Roland, rest in peace, Vibe magazine, for pushing fake Dame Dash Revolt TV story. Okay. Read it slow enough so everybody understand exactly what I'm saying. Okay. Here it is, right here. Here it is. Roland Martin, rest in peace, Vibe magazine, for pushing fake Dame Dash Revolt TV story. Okay. Dame Dash, he put it out there yesterday on the Breakfast Club. They was clowning him yesterday. Charlemagne was clowning him yesterday. To be honest with you, whether it's a fake story or not, or if they didn't believe him, the way I understand people. I'm not going to say it's fake or not until all said and done. Okay, I'm going to see what's going to fall out of this. What's going to fall out of the tree, or what's going to come rolling down the road. Okay, Trump made CEO pull Kimball off air. Yeah, I know that. Last night, my husband came and told me about it because he was on the phone talking to someone about it. Then he told me, and then we got in bed together. Well, I was already in bed, but he got up there with me and we watched it, the news coverage of it. Yeah. And then we watched Don Lemon. Was it Don Lemon or The Midas Touch? We watched The Midas Touch too. Okay. And MSNBC. Because he spoke. Yeah, I ain't got time for them foolish folks. Yeah. Okay. But so Roland Martin, I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I ain't gonna hide it. I'm gonna do this. Oh, that covers me up. Well, if I'm gonna cover myself up, I'd rather just be like this. Should I make this a little different? Well, I can be eating while we watch it. How about that? That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, because I could do this here, but I don't. Okay, here we go. I'll leave it up some, and some I may take it down. I do in between so I don't get distracted. Okay, I know he ain't gonna distract me though, because I done showed his stuff once before. But Here we go. Because he's trying to figure it out too. But he ain't, you don't play with Roland Martin. Roland Martin, you don't play with him. I watch him, you don't play with Roland. Like Umar Johnson thought he was going to play with Roland Martin. No, he didn't. Oh Lord. He saw his butt down. Okay, here we go, guys.
I can't stand bad journalism. Y'all know I've called out other Black-owned and Black-targeted media for doing a horrible job. We can add Vibe magazine, and I don't even know what the hell Vibe, I don't know, but it ain't Black-owned. I don't know if it's Black-targeted. I have no idea what the hell it is. But I can say this here. What they are reporting now is really shameful. So this was yesterday on The Breakfast Club when Dame Dash was on the air, and he said this.
Y'all see how they treating him? So disrespectful. I don't care whether they believe him or don't believe in him. They're playing goofball. Now, he may be lying, he may be telling the truth, or he got a misunderstanding. Somebody got a misunderstanding, but nevertheless, they're playing goofball. Him, right there, playing goofball. Charlemagne is playing goofball. Now I watch their show, but give the man some respect. Let the man talk. That's what's wrong with us today. Let the man just talk. You don't know what he's going to say. He may say something that, something very important. That may get you a lot of views, but you're not going to know until you let him talk. So stop playing goofball.
Okay, so here's the issue that I have here. Okay, so he goes on and says that he's a chair. Vibe publishes it. Does Vibe call revolt? Nope. Does Vibe confirm the story with revolt? Nope. Vibe still has the story up. Even though Detavio Samuels, who is the Revolt CEO, literally says, nah, he ain't got nothing to do with this. He ain't the chairman. He said that. Now, y'all, again, I don't give a damn what Dame Dash is doing. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Revolt, they got their business as well. But here's my problem.
I did not know I was muted. Oh, Lord. I did not know I was muted, guys. But I'm not going to repeat it.
My problem is, how do you call yourself a media entity when you can't even pick the phone up to confirm a story?
Thank you. See,
I got a problem with Black-owned or Black-targeted media doing awful journalism. I have a problem with that as an individual, as a journalist, but also as NABJ, National Association of Black Journalists, Vice President Digital. See, I believe that we have an obligation when talking to our audience to tell the truth. I got a problem when we have folk who are supposedly doing this and you can't even pick up. Now understand this here. Now go to my iPad. I'm gonna walk out through something. Dash will remain chairman for 1 month, effective immediately.
How are you going to remain a chairman for 1 month? How are you going to be a chairman for 1 month? It's almost like Daddy said, I got to go have surgery. I'm not saying anybody else's daddy. It's almost like Daddy owned this big, huge studio. And Daddy said, Pinkie, I got to go have surgery on my knee. And I'm going to leave you in charge while I go under. Okay, I'm going to put you in charge for 1 month. Hopefully by then, I hope everything goes okay. But if it don't, then everybody else, all the people, the other stock people, chair people would be stepping in, and then you just be the chairman for 1 month. What the hell? 1 month. What the hell am I going to do in 1 month? You just getting your foot wet. Your foot is not even in the door the first day. You can't even get your whole foot in the door or 2 feet in the door or understanding anything in 1 day. So I don't know what the problem is. I'm just going to listen and soak it up.
I've written business stories. In fact, when I was writing, when BET was sold, I was one of the folks who was on top of that and wrote stories for Deadline.com on that whole deal. How are you chairman for a month? So if you're a reporter, you hear that, and you're an editor, you hear that, you first go, hold up, this story's not making any sense.
Not making any sense.
So I love this here. So Vibe, go to my iPad. Vibe writes this original story. Damon Dash has been named chairman of Revolt, blah, blah, blah. On Tuesday, the 54-year-old and the network announced the news of the appointment. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It was yesterday.
Do y'all see an announcement in here? It says all these things he's going to be doing, everything like that. He's going to be doing all the paid in full. Okay, all those things. Okay, I got it. All right, so, okay. Now, the Revolt CEO talked about a content partnership. A content partnership, y'all, is not share of the company. Mm-hmm. Now, this is what's stupid to me. Look at this last comment. Vibe has reached out to Revolt for comment. Okay, this is when you know your story is shit.
He said movie. That's what I'm talking about. That's when you know it's messed up. Well, I wasn't gonna say what he said, but I was gonna say it's just messed up. Something ain't adding up. Why would you have to reach out to them and then they ain't reaching back to you? They ain't giving you no comment. They ain't giving you the. Oh, something's wrong. You don't. Like I said, the head ain't talking to the butt. No. Somebody ain't talking to somebody. So something ain't right. I smell something crooked. I'm not gonna say a rat. I smell something crooked.
Okay. Let me give y'all some basic journalism. See the bottom? Go back. Vibe has reached out to Revolt for comment. That's the last paragraph. But earlier in the same story, it said, this is the second paragraph. On Tuesday, the 54-year-old and the network announced news of the appointment. So, Vibe, y'all ran a story as an exclusive, and you didn't talk to the people with the exclusive, but then you say you reached out for comment at the bottom of your story, but you say they made the announcement. Okay, got it. Okay. Where was the announcement made? Is there a press release? Is there a video, whatever? Okay, now here's what makes matters worse. 6:35 p.m. Eastern, this is yesterday. A statement released via TSR indicates that a deal between Damon Dash and Revolt TV has not been confirmed despite discussions of potential collaboration. Dash, however, remains adamant that his interim position with Revolt TV is legitimate. More to come. Let's stop right there. You literally say a statement released via TSR indicates that a deal, listen y'all, that a deal between Damon Dash and Revolt TV has not been confirmed despite discussions of potential collaboration. Y'all, discussions of a potential collaboration and
I said the same thing. Is no confirmation. No confirmation. Tell him, Roland. Tell him.
Confirmation of a deal ain't the same. Not the same. This is what's crazy to me.
Okay, calm down.
Go back.
Roland.
Update 11:30 a.m. Vibe has reached out to Detavio Samuels, CEO of Revolt, regarding reports by the Shade Room and the Breakfast Club alleging that a quote attributed to Samuels that was provided by Lord have mercy, y'all.
Roland,
go on back, y'all. I just want to show y'all how bad journalism is. Who the hell is this writer, and who the hell is the fucking editor over at Vibe?
I don't know.
Vibe has reached out to Detavio Samuels, the CEO of Revolt, regarding reports by the Shade Room and the Breakfast Club alleging that a quote attributed to Samuels that was provided to Vibe by Dash's public relations team is fabricated. Samuels has yet to respond to our requests for comment. Dash says he stands firmly behind the quotes and statements provided to Vibe in our original reporting. So let y'all. So Vibe writes a story.
Roland, you like me. I know you are. We got to calm down. But it's your show. But I get upset too. You're just like me. When it don't make no sense, you got take the gloves off. Take them off. Roland and took his gloves off because this ish ain't making no sense. I got confused.
That comes from Dame, that has a quote from the Revolt CEO from Dame, and Vibe types it up and then says at the bottom, we tried to reach Revolt, but at the top of the page, they call this an exclusive. Let me tell y'all what this is. It's an exclusive press release. How do you say somebody is chairman of a company and you never talk to the company, and then your ass write a story with quotes that come from somebody else? Let me just go ahead and do this right now.
Roland, don't do it. Don't do it, Roland. That's why I'm trying to calm down from this, because when it don't make no sense, there's no confirmation. There is no nothing. But then you reached out. What? Throw your hands up in the air. Act like you just don't care. Act like you just don't care. I don't care, because this ain't making no sense. Roland, calm down. I know, I got you. I understand.
He gonna be the chair. They gonna do content.
They're gonna do a lot of things.
I just gotta show y'all this one here because I can't believe I saw this here. He got all this stuff by paid in full. Okay, fine. Okay, but this is what's stupid to me.
Okay.
And this is why the reporter should be fired. The editor should be fired. This is what it says. Revolt TV CEO, Detavio Samuels, spoke on the network's partnership with Dash and America New Network, expressing his respect and admiration for Dash's track record as a visionary. As the CEO of a media company dedicated to hip hop culture and the diverse creators and consumers who drive it, it made sense to do business with Dame, Samuel said in a statement. Quote.
Oh, thank you, Terry, for coming in. Yes, I saw that last night. Woo, Lord. You're hot up under the collar. It ain't making, it is not making no sense. It ain't making no sense.
After 30 years, he continues to be a driving force in hip hop and pop culture, and people want to hear what he has to say no matter how they feel about it.
Okay.
When you say somebody said in a statement, that means your ass got a copy of the statement. That means it's been emailed to you. It's been text to you. It comes from him directly. It comes from the publicist. It comes from the comms team. It's posted on Revolt's official Instagram, any social media accounts, or the CEO's account or LinkedIn. That ain't posted nowhere. And y'all asses wrote a whole story quoting a CEO of a company, a black-owned company, saying as a statement, but you got the statement from the very person who announced that he was the chairman, and you ain't confirmed that nowhere. See, I told y'all, I keep telling y'all the problem I got with these so-called black targeted and black-owned media people who got shitty, piss-poor journalism. They don't call nobody. They don't research shit. They just type it up, slap it on the website, put it on social media, and folks run with it as if it's the truth when it's not the damn truth. And I done called out a whole bunch of, y'all know, I called out Black Enterprise before. I called out The Root. I called out News One. I called out Blavity. I called out Essence. I call them out.
You call them out. You do.
The reason this is piss poor and the reason this is shameful is because black people expect media companies to actually report what's true. And so what then happens is somebody posts something and all of a sudden it boomerangs. Remember, I told y'all when Newsweek did that story saying Biden cut $35 billion from HBCUs. And man, when they dropped that cover and it spread like wildfire, I saw the story and I knew it was a lie. And there were several prominent African-Americans who reposted that cover story, mad pissed off. And I called them. I said, take that bullshit down because Newsweek is lying. Newsweek got the reporting wrong. NBC News got the reporting wrong. See, y'all, do y'all now understand why we're trying to build something bigger? Do y'all understand that we are literally completely reformatting BlackStarNetwork.com to be a news portal? Do y'all understand why when I'm talking about contributing? Because we want to hire real damn journalists who know how to pick the phone up, who know how to research. Because what we can ill afford as black people is the bullshit that you're seeing in this Vibe article. What we can ill afford are seeing black-owned or black-targeted outlets rewriting the stories of white media and slapping their bylines on it, and then you read it thinking, oh, this must be true. No, I've made perfectly clear in my entire career that, listen, most of the stuff that mainstream white media focus on, I don't give a damn about. But I've always said this here, what they never gonna do is out-black me. And if I have to sit here and pick the phone, see, y'all understand, I've done this numerous times. I've seen a story, and I go, that don't smell good. That don't seem right. Let me call the person. Now, luckily, because of who I am in my career, I have relations where I can call most people on their cell phone. But if I ain't got their cell phone, the first thing I'm gonna do is call the office. I'm gonna call the office. Then I can't reach them, I'm gonna call I don't call the publicist or the conference, I call the office first. I'm gonna make 10 calls to get to the truth. And y'all, it's stuff like this. When these stories get published and black people see it, and I know somebody sitting here going, damn, bro, this ain't no big ass deal. Don't nobody care about Dame Dash or whatever. Y'all missing the whole point. The point is, this is a media outlet that wrote a story based on a lie that got the reporting from one person, the person who's supposedly the chair. Anybody, if somebody came to me with these basic facts, this is what Roland say. Dame Dash, you're gonna be the chair of Revolt? How are you gonna be the chair of Revolt when Revolt actually was purchased by the employees? Oh, you didn't really know that. Yeah, Diddy's stake in Revolt. Revolt was purchased, became an employee buyout. Yeah, I know that because I covered it. In fact, I was aware of the negotiations. If I told y'all who I was talking to, y'all would understand. I was fully aware of the sale as it was happening. I didn't report it because my sources asked me not to, but I knew what was going on. So the first thing, if you have an employee purchase of a company, how you going to bring somebody as chairman who ain't got no equity stake in the company? Mm-hmm. I can tell y'all right now, I know the people who were bidding to buy Revolt. Dame Dash wasn't one of them. Not even close. Again, if you were a journalist, you would know these things. But some very basic fundamental things here. A source gives you a statement about them becoming chairman of a company, and the same source gives you a statement with the quote from the CEO of the company. And you as the reporter and the media company, you never think to call the company to confirm the news before you publish it. So you rush to publish it and slap exclusive on it, and you ain't confirmed nothing. And then you put at the bottom of the story, vibe call, revolt for comment.
You don't need to do that.
This is a massive failure, top to bottom. It's a failure on the part of the reporter. It's a failure on the part of the editors. It's a failure on the part of the CEO, whoever the hell that is with Vibe. But this is the problem that I have, that forget that this story about Revolt and Dame Dash. What happens if this is now a political story or a voting rights story or criminal justice reform story?
It's true.
Or a black business story? Mm-hmm. And I've seen this. Washington Post did a story saying that Bob Bland, Tamika Mallory, Carmen Perez, Linda Sarsour were being run out of the Women's March. No, they weren't. They had term limitations. So they weren't kicked off the board. But you know what happened? 3 black outlets rewrote the Washington Post story, slapped a byline on it, and people said, well, I saw it here. Remember that story? Biden handing out crack pipes. What right-wing paper writes it, Black Enterprise rewrote it. I hit the Black Enterprise. People say, what the hell y'all doing? It's a bullshit story. Fact check. We as black people, when we know about misinformation and disinformation, what we cannot allow is for our media entities to literally do the exact same thing. And we have to be just as aggressive. If I am going to call out Fox News, if I'm going to call out these right-wingers, then I'm also going to call out black-owned and black-targeted media for awful, awful reporting. Enough of this BS, y'all. Vibe should have the decency to take this story down and launch an internal investigation as to how in the hell did you report a completely bogus story.
Yep.
Bringing my panel. And Rebecca, again, people don't understand the gravity of this and why it pisses me off, because we've witnessed this happen numerous times and black folks run with it. And once that lie boomerangs around, is hell trying to stop it.
Right.
Roland, this is why independent journalism and real journalism is very important. Someone that is reporting on something doesn't automatically make them a journalist. But when we talk about traditional sources of journalism, like magazines, newspapers, traditional broadcast media, there's a certain expectation. But what we're seeing in this climate, and I keep talking about the climate that we're in and historically where we are in this country, is that we're seeing an increased monopolization and consolidation of how people are getting their news sources. We're seeing that Paramount and CBS, and now that particular family is looking to, I think there was reports of purchasing TikTok US and other forms of media. What this is all about is about information. How are people getting information? And if you control the flow of information, you also control outcomes, you control human behavior. Because when you look at information that's reported, that then impacts how people are gonna move about that day. So here's an example. If I'm driving in my car, I'm listening to a traffic report or the weather report, and they're telling me, hey, there's getting ready to be a big storm, get off of 95, go somewhere else because traffic's gonna get backed up. Guess what I'm gonna do immediately? I'm gonna change my behavior and I'm gonna do something different based upon that report. The reason why this matters so much with Vibe Magazine is Vibe Magazine is supposed to be an entertainment magazine, report on entertainment news.
And it was launched as the hip hop Bible.
Absolutely. So now when you have a I won't say so-called because that sounds shady, the Dame Dash. When you have a hip hop icon, I got to swallow as I say that. When you have a hip hop icon like Dame Dash, and they're not able to get fundamental pieces of a story correct, then now their coverage on social justice issues, which Vibe magazine prides itself on reporting on social justice issues. Vibe magazine prides itself in covering elections. And they talk about how they don't cover it in a traditional way, but they cover it in a way in which its audience is able to dissect and participate.
But you got to cover that correctly. You have to do your due diligence, because if you keep throwing stuff up on the wall and hoping it sticks, people are not going to believe you when you do cover something that do stick on the wall. When you're covering the truth, your credibility is already gone to hell. It's gone to hell. Okay? That's enough on the Dame Dash. I had to bring that to you all. And you all, this information will be down in my description box below my video. Both videos that we watched. Okay? So let's get on to the other matter at hand. Okay? And the other one is, in the middle is our queen, Melanie Shari Rogers, Dr. Melanie Shari Rogers. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and cover her for the rest of today. Yes, we are. And they are making moves. Now, Dash, your money-making moves is questionable, or is a straight out lie, one of them. So, but you was the talk of yesterday. So that's why you earned your spot. You earned your spot on my thumbnail, because you was the talk of the day. And now, if that's true, you'll be some money making some money moves. If it's not true, you getting ready to be talked about. You getting ready to get a little more 15 minutes of fame all over social media. Okay, so we'll see. All right. Now, but Melanie, and we already talked about Cardi B. Cardi B is she is doing her thing. She is running. She is running things, running her life. She ain't got time for, she don't have time for no negativity. She is moving. She's getting ready to drop her, she's getting ready to go on tour in February. Her baby is going to be born right before she goes on tour and everything. As soon as she dropped that baby, she's going to be getting ready to get, she's going to be dancing and moving, and she's getting ready to get that body back in shape. Yes, she is. And I just love how she is moving and not worrying about whether a man is going to act right or not. If you act right, you be a part of the children's life. If you don't act right, so well. She kicked you to the curb. She ain't got time to worry about you, because she got to be strong like her mother and her grandmother. She ain't got time for that. And I like the fact that she's in her piece, just like Mel is. So now we're getting ready to talk about our money-making Mel. That's what we're getting ready to talk about. Money-making Mel. Yes. And so let's go ahead and get her stuff up. Let me see where we are with the money-making Melody. Okay. Let me move this one down. Okay, we did call Libby. I moved the slides down further. We did Dame Dash. That moved out of the way. And y'all know what? I got a video. If I played a video, they're gonna ask me to take it down, but I want to play it so bad when I show Melanie. Yes, I do. I want to play it so bad. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm serious, guys. Okay, so we're gonna not do that again. Let me show you where we are. Pull Mel picture down, and I'll show you where we at now. Oh, I just want to play that so badly. Yes, I do. I left it up just in case if I can. Okay. Now tell me that ain't hot. That is hot. She took this picture August 7th. August 7th. Now that is so hot to me. Look at that hat. Look at that. Girl got it going on. That hair is flawless. Flawless. Okay. This is August 7th. Okay. Now I ain't got time to read all the comments. Let me just, Melanie is having such a great time. Wait. Look at that, guys. I'm going to put some music on for that. I'm going to put some music on for that. Look at that. I love that. I think that blonde hair is male. I really do. I love the blonde hair. I really think it's her. Let me see. Oh, I'm going to show you what she's doing. She's right here. Y'all ready for it? Are you all ready for this? Okay. Here we go. And I do have that video. Everybody been asking me about the video one from her from last week. What a guy had came up. I got that video because in it I put some music in between, and it cut some of her. The music over talked her. I'll say I'm not going to do the music. Well, I'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Whole team winning. Whole team winning.
I'll take it out.
The just the beginning. The whole team winning. Whole team winning. Of that big inside, you never deny the whole team winning. Oh man, the whole team winning. Whole team winning. You can divide us, we unified, it's just the beginning. Whole team winning. Oh man, the whole team winning. Yeah.
Y'all see Mel with her hands up like this here? Y'all see her. She's beside the lady, the young girl in the pink bag. I got that bag. I love that bag. Now, let me tell you all need to purchase that bag. 7th Avenue. I call it my travel bag. To me, I know she got the small travel bag where you put all your essentials in it when you're traveling. But this, I call it the big tote travel bag. And the reason why is because you can put a lot of stuff. If you're going overnight somewhere, put your clothing in there and everything. And then that other little smaller travel bag that she got, open it up and put all your essentials in there and zip it up and drop it in there, and you be on your way. And that got a clasp where you can snap it together, just snap together. But look at Mel, guys. She did her show. She did her thing. Let me bring it over so I can read it off to you. I haven't looked at it, so we're going to look at it together. Mel did her thing. Oh, my God. Oh, it says, Melanie Shari, #impact. The whole SAB squad, #winning. This one was for us. Party emoji, a strong man arm, and then we got the little star, the circle star thing. New York Fashion Week 2025. Shout out to all the young models who rocked SMB. When I say God gave me the exact ones who I needed to be connected to, they went out and purchased roses for me between fittings, as if I would mentor them, and was just so thankful for the hospitality and the kindness. And I said, yeah, this right here is what it's all about. Listen, kindness, in God, and you should show up whenever you are, wherever you are. Always strive to make a positive impact. And y'all, they was excited to be rocking. God said go. Ooh, you know that? We are excited to rock. God said go. You know, look at them rocking it. Y'all see that? They rocking. Oh Lord. Where's my outfit? I would have been rocking one. I put that sucker on. Oh yes. Y'all know. It says this was an entire spiritual driven assignment. Prayer hands, the star, the two hearts connecting, and to think. I didn't say yes to the opportunity until September the 5th. That was this month. That was today, just 18. So that's just barely 2 weeks. Not even quite 2 weeks. She just said yes on the 5th. In 1 week, I made it happen with God's help and the support and prayers of you. To the executive team, what is this? What is this? KVD? Oh, Kavis Lee. I think that's Kavis Lee. And fitness, BID Fitness, whatever that is. Okay. Thank y'all for being right here to make sure everything went smoothly. And you can see who all wrote in and everything. Oh, I didn't even put mine in. I'm getting ready to do it right now. Because Mel, where's the stars? I'm going to do, okay. I just put mine in, guys. There it is right there. It's a Melanie, an amazing fashion show. Hearts and stars. Okay. Guys, see, I had to get close so I can see. That's why I was so close up on it. Because I can't see, guys. Okay. Now let me okay. So let's see what else we got here. Let me get that. That's our fashion week. Okay, that's fashion week. Yeah, do y'all see who's there? Did y'all see them? Did you see them? Lord, I love that. That was so wonderful. I loved it. Oh my God, I tell you. And that was after a big storm. Okay, let me just pull it back over this way so I can read. Y'all know I can't see it without no glasses. That's why I got to do this here. Okay. This says after a big storm, after a big storm, always come big blessings. Yes, 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 yes. Hashtag no weapons. Hashtag New York Fashion Week. Hashtag emerge. Hashtag SB Squad. We hear you. We hear you, Melanie. Yes, we do. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I'm just highlighting Mel right now. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me highlight our Melanie. Let's see. I'm not gonna play the music. Tell you what, I play our music. I play some of mine. Okay, guys. Let me see. It was one other thing I wanted to show you all. I really did. Oh, let me show you all. I'm going to put the picture up. Do I have the picture already up? No. So let me go ahead and bring it to you. I don't have the picture where I can up, but I'm going to go ahead and bring it to you. Where is it? Where is it? I'll just pull it up this way. Remember, it was somebody that brought it to my attention that they can't hear on the video where Melanie, where the young man came up. Okay. And because I take a lot of the music that's playing and I change the music because in order for the video to be monetized. I do that to keep my video monetized. Okay. Because some of the music, they'll tell you to do that. So what I did, I got the full unedited cut of it. Let me just bring it up. The same video I dropped that day, I got the unedited cut. So we got about 15 minutes and y'all will see it. So I have not dropped this one. This video is still showing private. So that means you all are the first ones to see the unedited cut. No music change in it, no nothing. Just straight like it was shown, okay? So if you're not in the line, you're going to miss it. Because after this, I probably not going to leave it up, okay? So if you're here, you get a chance to see it. If you're not, you probably, and if I do leave it in, I'm going to take the part out, certain parts out because I don't want the music, or I may leave it in there. I don't know. We'll see what YouTube said. Here it is, guys. I'm going to play it. So we got 15 minutes. This is unedited, no changes, exactly as it is. Okay? Exactly as it is. This, and I only, you all couldn't hear the end, what else she was saying, because I put some music in to try to get rid of the music in the background. Okay? And it cut out. Now, Here we go. Here it goes, guys.
So Melody, what song was that you were listening to?
I can't. Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Melody, what song was that you were listening to?
Over here, and I see. No, I see it right here where it says your video settings, campaigns about AI generated content, but I do not see.
So Melody, what song are you listening to?
I don't see where it says. Yeah, no, Candace is a moderator, so he probably knows exactly how to do it. But I don't see it on here.
Melody, what song are you listening to right now?
I don't see it. Yeah. Okay, you get it on the phone. Okay.
So Melody, what song was that?
So I'm looking. No, I'm looking. I'm clicking on my phone on my end.
So Melody, what song was that you were listening to?
Yeah.
Melody, what song was that? Melody, what song was that?
Okay.
Melody, Melody, can you answer what song was that you were listening to, Melody?
Hey, Canavis.
So Melody, what song was that?
I see where I can pause the live, but I'm trying not to cancel and go out and come back in. I mean, if I have to, I will, but I'm trying not to have to do that.
This time, this is my first time, guys. So, and she was the one that added me. So, but Melody, what's your favorite? What was the song?
Yeah, I see it on here. No, yeah. Hey,
Melody,
So
Melody, what song was that you were listening to?
Yeah.
Melody, can you hear me?
Let me see.
Okay,
yeah, I don't see that though. Are you able to see it on your end?
Victoria, that was really nice.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay, let me see. I'm listening. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, not yet. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So I think let me know when y'all have your part done. I think that what I did is I think I actually let me see. I think that I actually no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me know. Multi-guest. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Okay, Canavis. Thank you. Thank y'all. Okay. All right, bye-bye. All right, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yay! Oh, yes!
As I mentioned before, guys, this is an unedited, uninterrupted cut. This is no editing in it, so you all can see that part when she finally got that guy off the video. Okay, so you're gonna.
Woo! Canavis had to come through, y'all. Oh my gosh. I was trying to focus and figure it out. Like, I'm a person that like to figure stuff out on my own, but baby, I was having a hard time. Woo! Goodness. Oh, child. Yes, everybody please say thank you, Canavis. Thank you, Canavis. Thank you, Canavis. Thank you. Woo! Okay, so for the people who are new to me or new to me on TikTok or new to me on Instagram or just following me, period. I have allowed this young man to come up multiple times, actually, on Instagram too, and he's been able to ask me questions and, do little mini interviews or whatever, so that's not anything new. I'm actually like that with a lot of people. If you remember, when I even first started my TV piece of my career, I used to do interviews with YouTube channels. They didn't even have to have a bunch of subscribers, any of that. And I would let people come up, or I set one whole day aside. I remember one day where I was doing interviews back to back for people who just wanted to ask questions and, to help grow their channels and stuff too. So I'm all for that. I've always done that. It's not new. This young man has been on my, on my pages multiple times as well, and has been able to interview me, and they've gone just fine. However, I have learned how to enforce the respecting of my boundaries, and making sure that I am not being attempted to be agitated, because I'm not going to let people agitate me anymore, but attempted to be agitated. And so if you just came on, maybe you missed, I kept getting every few minutes a request to join my live. And at first I ignored it. And then finally I said, hey, Conrad, not today. And I left it there. Well, he kept asking to join my live. Y'all don't see that on my end. So while I'm trying to sell and talk to y'all and look at the bottom of my screen and see what Sean has pinned, I couldn't see it sometimes because his big request was down there to join my live. And so that's why I nicely said, hey, not today, Conrad, not today, right? Well, he kept asking to join, okay? He kept asking to join. And it was disrupting my screen. So I wanted to bring him on and then, figure out how to block him for the time so he couldn't do it no more. And then, it actually left him up there, y'all. And then I didn't know how to get him down. He's blocked now. The mod team, they done already blocked him. But I couldn't figure out how to get him down after the fact, okay? But he's blocked now. The comments explained as well what happened. Oh my gosh, what were y'all saying? Oh, wow. I felt sorry for him a little, but if he has sense to be here, he has sense to understand. Oh, no, he has plenty of sense. He's interviewed me on my Instagram and asked questions. No, he has sense. There's nothing mentally, as I know of, wrong with Conrad. He's interviewed me before. No, he has sense. But all good. Yeah, should have respected the boundaries. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I thought he was special needs. Yeah, no, I don't think I've never gotten that he was special needs at all. The times that he's interviewed me on my Instagram, I've never gotten that from him. He always asked questions that made sense. It wasn't questions that were, off the charts. It was questions that made sense. So no, I wouldn't say that he's special needs. He gives me so, oh God. God, stop. I thought he was slow, but now hearing you interview with him, this is even more weird. Yeah, no. No, I've interviewed with him. Who's been on my his lack of being able to take verbal cues? Yeah. Who's been on my live before whenever I let him come up? Y'all remember? I see some of y'all saying I remember. Yeah. So y'all remember? Right? Y'all remember? Okay, so my point is I wasn't being rude or any of that. I had already said what I had said. Hey, son, y'all done? Let me see it.
One good thing, Melanie's kids are in her live. Get a chance to see all of her little nuggets. Running past or Tank being Tank the DJing for his mom, and Mariah, your mama, boss, baby, all of them are there.
That's what you want. Yeah, baby, I'm live. Okay. Whew, okay. Yes, but still pressing on your live when you speak on it. Respect of each other. Correct. Respect each other. I love it. Yes, that's right. I'm sure y'all were acting up. Oh my gosh. I've been on here before. I guess I would always miss him. Oh gosh. He's no stranger. He's not. I've lit several times on my live. Yes, because that's me. Like, I don't mind giving people opportunities, So I've had him on my live before. Just not today. And I nicely said, not today, Conrad. And he kept going. So now he's blocked. I hate it, but do you hate it though? Because you might have would have stopped what you was doing. Okay. The scrubs are 12 ounces. The butters are 8 ounces. Very good question. So the scrubs are 12 Butters are 8. And we do have our guys set Go Again sweatshirts. They come in black.
Okay, guys. Thank you all for being here. I wanted to make sure we talked about, and we got a chance to talk about and highlight the stories. Cardi B, okay, and her announcing and confirming that she is pregnant with her boyfriend, Diggs. He's a professional ball player, okay? And then also we got a chance to hear what was going on with Damon Dash. Whether it's true or not, seems like somebody is not talking with somebody. And I think they jumped the gun on this. And so if you got to reach out for comment and you're not getting a response, something ain't right with this picture. Somebody ain't talking to somebody, and maybe that's not a deal. I don't know, but I'm just going to leave it and find out. I can't wait for the end of the day so I can really find out what happened. Okay. And then we got a chance to see our Melanie Shari. Okay. Melanie did her thing for Fashion Week. Oh, I just loved it. And then also I got a chance to let, because in my comments, people wanted to hear the whole video because I had music playing over it. So y'all got a chance to hear it. If you wasn't here, I'm sorry, because that video is not going to stay up long. I may leave it up. I don't know. We'll see what you two say. I may just take the music out of it and let it play. But guys, I do appreciate and thank everybody for being here. I really do. And as for, I may go live tonight because I know I can't do it tomorrow because I'm going home tomorrow. Okay? I'm going home tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank y'all. And y'all know how we do it. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great.